Good evening. Today, me and Durdona will present about Singaporean English, shortly C English, and every features about Singaporean English's grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and a bit about its history as well. Okay, now I'm gonna give information about Singapore's history, a bit of its history actually. Okay, Singaporean English, shortly known as Singlish as well. We can call it as Singlish as well. Singapore's history as a trading port led to a diverse population with people from various cultural and linguistic backgrounds. Firstly, the English language, introduced as administration and educational language during the British colonial rule. Over time, it absorbed influences from the other languages spoken in Singapore, and then it resulted in the development of Singlish.
In Singlish, we always also have relaxed sentence structure that always omits articles, prepositions, and verb tenses. For example, I go eat dinner instead of I'm going to eat dinner, or I go play piano instead of I'm going to play piano. And we have such structures also with verbs and prepositions and articles. Also, Singlish had unique particles. Words like lach, lech, and lor are used in the end of each sentences and showed express various emotions or intentions. For example, it's hot lach. It showed express the annoyance or complaint. Also, we have the word lach used for emphasis. Don't be late lach, for example, or lech showed suggestion. You should try it lech, and so on. Singlish is always used repetition for emphasis for each verbs, nouns, or adjectives. For example, repeating words or phrases is common for emphasis. For example, very, very good. It meant just that it's really good. Or they used words like run, run. It just hurry up. Or food. It means the meaning of its noun was that there was a lot of food. And also they use tag questions. Singlish often use tag questions like is it, isn't it, to show the agreement, to seek confirmation or agreement. For example, it's hot, isn't it, and so on. Also, conversational markers, words like lach or lor used to indicate the speaker's attitude or to soften statement. For example, I think so, lach, and so on.
Okay, let's talk about vocabulary. Singapore English, C English, borrows many words from other languages such as makan, it means to eat, from Malay, and paisa, it means embarrassment, from Hokkien or Hakken, and the idioms and slangs. Singlish has its own unique expressions and idioms to express. For instance, shock means pleasurable. Simply they use shock for expressing the pleasure. And there are more examples like wahlawe. It means an exclamation of surprise or disbelief. If they are surprised, they use this kind of expression. And the next one is alamak. An exclamation of dismay or frustration. If they are really frustrated, they use this one. I've imagined whenever they use in a harsh tone. And shokla, it means like expressing pleasure or satisfaction. Whenever they have a pleasure by food, by every single moment, they use this shokla, just shokla. And paizehla, as I have mentioned, there's a word paizeh that means embarrassment, and here it comes with la, and together they mean like embarrassment as well and apology. If they wanted to apologize, they use this kind of idiom or slang, whatever it's calling. And when Singlish users wanted to ask for permission or for agreement, they use can or not. Just simply and shortly can or not. Like not the standard English. It's really differs from the standard English. But it's looks like more easier actually.
Code switching. Singlish often you code switch between English and other languages. For example, Malay, Cantonese, Hokkien, and Tamil. This is common feature of Singlish, and it showed this its unique character. They just changed the word structure, the vocabulary, added some slangs from other languages, and it's really showed its unique character from other languages.
Okay, let's move on to pronunciation part. Vowel sounds. Singlish often has a distinctive vowel sound system with different vowels that have pronounced differently from the standard English. And I can give you an example of word hello. The simple hello in English in Singlish might be pronounced differently as hallow with H-A-L-O-H, hallow. And it might be different in like writing as well, spelling. So as you can see the difference, hello and hallow.
Consonant sound in Singlish pronounced differently. For example, th sound is often pronounced as f or t. For example, the word three they pronounced as tree. The word think they pronounce as think. And also the word thank they pronounce it as thank. They just changed the sound of this word and said the words are as in the real meaning as it is in real, as it's in real. And it's really changed and showed their unique structure of each words.
And the last thing about intonation of Singlish. Singlish has a distinctive intonation system that might be difficult for foreigners or for other language speakers, would be difficult to master. As we have looked through vocabulary, their idioms and slangs, of course it might be misunderstandable for some people like me to analyze their English. Actually, Singlish has their unique patterns and unique expressions in its like mix it with English and with their own language, and it kind of seems unique and appreciable, kind of like they have dabbed into the diverse mixture of language, so they wanted to leave quite good enough legacy in order to open their opportunities for others, for other foreigners to explore their Singlish. And I was really interested about learning Singlish, Singaporean English, and in the purpose of this, we together with Dordona made this presentation. So it was really good for us to explore exactly Singaporean English. It was really good experience for us to investigate about their Singlish. It was all. Thank you for listening our presentation. We hope that we could deliver much of information that was enough to investigate.